Hi, this is Ruben Augustus, UR15CS108. Today we'll be seeing the lab experiment number 4, stack and queue implementation in linked lists. So here are the header files, and this is a structure node where it has a integer data for storing the data, and this is a pointer variable for this structure. For any object, this next would be the pointer for that structure, and so we'll be seeing stack and queue in the same program. So here we have head, these are all pointers: head, uh, head, top, front, rear, and temporary. So these are all the basic pointers that we need in a queue or a stack. And first let's see for a stack. For void push function, um, we create a new node here. We get the data from the user, store it in that thing, and then we link it to the link. We just make the temp arrow link the link to top, and then we say the top is equal to temp. So the new temperature, the new temporary that node that we've created comes in front of the list. And here for the pop, if top is equal to null, if there's no let's say if there's no structure, then it becomes empty stack, and we return the error. So temp, and then we make temp equal to top. This is just we assigning what we assigning it to a temporary variable. So temporary is temporary structure, so we can delete it and then display the data. So that's what happens here. Deleted the element and we display it from the temporary, and then we delete that temporary. And here for the display, we have if same thing. If it's a null, if there's no top, we say stack is empty. And here we make temp is equal to top. We have a while loop if temp is not equal to null. So see out, we have temp arrow data. We print the first data, and then we say temp is equal to temp arrow next. So it basically points to the next structure in the list. So that's how it goes. And then when it comes to the last, the last one will be pointing to null. So it will fail here. That's how it gets printed. So now let's see for the queue. For inserting a queue with same like stack, we create a new node. We get the data and store it, and then we say temp arrow next is equal to null. So that the first value will be the last one, or that will be the first value in the list. So if front equal to null, so let's say if the front is equal to, if this is the first variable, so both front and rear will be 0 or will be null. So we make front and rear, we make them equal to temp, and then we say rear arrow next is equal to null. So the last one will be pointing to null. So otherwise, if it's not the first one, we say rear of the queue arrow next is equal to temp, and then the rear queue is equal to temp, and then rear link is equal to null. And then to delete a queue, to delete a data from the queue or a structure from the queue, first we check if it's empty. So if it's null, and then we say it's empty. Otherwise we say temp equal, same thing, we just store it in a temporary structure or temporary node, and we display the data, and then we delete the temporary void display function for the queue. Here again we check if it's empty, and then we say empty here. So here we say top is equal to front queue. So we want the temporary variable to point to the front of the queue. So we have the same function here, or the same expression here. See out temp arrow data, and then we make a temp equal to temp arrow link. So the link will point to the next one in the array. So this is the main function where we'll be seeing the menu. First we have the main menu where we get the stack and queue. So if we choose stack, which is the first option, If we choose stack, we'll come here, and then it will display the push, pop, and display, and it directly calls the functions here. And again here we have, if we chose queue, we get the queue functions here. So let's see some inputs. So let's see stack first. So let's push 45, let's push 55, let's push 66. So let's pop it now. We should get 55. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the wrong choice. Okay, well, let's pop again. We get 45. So now let's try to pop again. We should get an error. So it says empty stack. So we'll exit this. Now let's go to queues. So let's insert 66. Let's insert 55. Insert 33. So now first thing we should get. First thing we should get is 66. So let's see what. So we get 66. Pop out again. 55. Pop again. Yeah, 33. So it's all working fine. Thank you.